On an ordinary October afternoon in 1997, 11-year-old Levi Frady left school on his bicycle. He never made it home. What happened next remains one of Georgia's most haunting unsolved mysteries. Levi Frady was an 11-year-old boy from the small community of Silver Creek in Floyd County, Georgia. To those who knew him, he was an ordinary child who enjoyed riding his bicycle, spending time outdoors, and living the simple life of a close-knit rural town. On October 22, 1997, Levi finished his school day as usual and began riding his bike home. It was a familiar route he had taken many times before, and no one imagined that this routine trip would become the beginning of one of Georgia's most enduring unsolved murder cases. When Levi failed to arrive home, his family grew concerned. What started as a missing child investigation quickly became a desperate search involving law enforcement, volunteers, and members of the local community. They found his bicycle dumped in a ditch near a local highway. A massive local search was launched immediately. Less than 24 hours later, the worst fears of the community were realized. Hunters traversing a remote wooded area in neighboring Dawson County discovered the body of the 11-year-old boy. State forensic pathologists concluded that Levi had been brutally murdered. The investigation immediately shifted to a homicide track, but the remote dump site offered no initial DNA, tire tracks, or physical clues. Though the case began to go cold, Levi's tragic death ignited an unprecedented legislative movement in the state of Georgia. In the late 1990s, local law enforcement and missing children advocates realized they lacked a rapid response network to alert the public during child abductions. Out of this tragedy, Georgia created Levi's Call, a specialized emergency broadcast network. This system became the exact blueprint for what the rest of the world now recognizes as the Amber Alert system. The system Levi inspired has saved thousands of children worldwide, yet the tragedy remains unfinished. For nearly 3 decades, the identity of the person who abducted Levi Frady from that rural Georgia road has remained a complete void. No charges have ever been filed. No suspects have faced a courtroom. Levi was a child whose future was stolen, but whose name reshaped global safety laws. His story must not be forgotten.